Hello, I'm Clarice Hay from BeHealing.com. I've made a new pick a card read. How does your person feel about you at the moment? Let's find out. I've made 3 readings here. It's a timeless reading. Whenever you get into this video, it's good to go. Each of the readings has got a deeper dive to it. That's an extended reading that goes with it. If you find that it is your story, or could be a story, want it to be a story, you might want to get that for even more. If you do, toward the end of the readings, I'll be popping a link for it up there. You can also find a link for that in the description box and in the comments below, and that's where you can also find your timestamps to fast forward to your reading. Now I've got 2 drawers for free reading with me, free private reading with me every single month. The first drawer is for subscribers of my YouTube channel, so click that subscribe button and click like on this video and then leave a comment. You can do that as many times as you like on all the videos throughout the month that I publish throughout the month, and that'll get you an entry into the prize draw there. The second way is by purchasing the deeper dives to these pick a card reads. It doesn't matter when the pick a card reads have come out, it matters when you purchase it. So your purchases for them within that month will get you entries into that. So if you watch a load of them, purchase a load of the deeper dives, you'll get a load of entries. So all you need to do now is take your pick. Which one would you like? Would you like the crystal? Crystal being out with the grace card. Would you like the flower? Frangipani is out with the be still a while. Or would you like the shell? And the shell is out with the past lives card. So take your pick now, and don't forget to click like before you click off down there. Click that subscribe button if you're new. I do a today's tarot every single day of the year. I go live 3 times a week in my Psychic Cafe show as well, where I give 1-question readings. You can book in for one of those 1-question readings at any time on my website, BeHealing.com. Find a link for that in the description box below, and also one up there too. I do all of the pre-book readings, those readings right at the start of the next live show, then send you the link to the replay, so you don't need to be able to make the live to receive your 1-question reading. Alternatively, come live. You can find the next show laying in wait on my YouTube channel by clicking Be Healing down there. Click on set a reminder, come along live. You can book while I'm live too. I also offer private readings from my website, BeHealing.com. Find a link for that in the description box below, and also one up there too. I always get them out within 48 hours of you ordering them, so they're pretty timely, fast turnaround. Check out what I've got on offer there. Well, crystal, flower or shell, take your pick now, and I'll see you in your reading. So if you chose the crystal, then this one's for your crystals. Let's find out how your person feels about you at the moment. Now, as usual, crystals, there's going to be a deeper dive to this. That's an extended reading that goes with this. If you find that this is your story, could be a story, want it to be a story, then you might want to get that for even more. If you do, toward the end of the reading, I'll be popping a link for it up there. There's also a link for that in the description box and in the comments below. So without further ado, let's get straight into your reading and find out how your person's feeling about you at the moment. First out, you've got grace, so going with the flow. So it's someone that is not pushing things. They're just going with the flow, kind of perhaps don't want to put themselves on the line, perhaps just want like things to play out. They're not putting any pressure on the relationship. And the golden moment, it's like they're waiting for divine timing, for things to just kind of play out, perhaps to kind of be in your presence at the right time or something like that. This is someone that's not trying to make things happen, is what I'm getting. And born with a gift. Could be seeing you as very gifted. Yeah. I don't know, I'm just getting the feeling that this person is going with the flow and then just kind of leaving it up to the universe to bring you together, is what it feels like, or to move things forward. It's almost like they don't want to push it, or they don't want to take charge of it. Mischief and solitude. Okay. So perhaps they're alone at the moment, getting up to no good. There's a resistance in this person to pursue or to make things happen. And yeah, they could be having fun being alone. It could be someone that's in 2 minds of whether to actually be in a relationship or not, you know? And so there's a little bit of like, should I or shouldn't I? Well, I'll just leave it up to the universe kind of thing. If crystal is put in front of me and the time is right, then maybe something will happen, but I'm not going to make it happen. It's that kind of thing. It's perhaps someone that's in Perhaps someone that's not been single long and they're enjoying their single life. It could be that. Guidance, but they're being guided. Okay, they're getting guidance or they're being guided. Let's find out more. Yeah, there's not a big drive to move things forward in this person. It's perhaps just a timing thing for them. The world. So they think the world of you. So they think that you know what, it feels like they're very attracted to you and they think the world of you. But like I said, it feels like they're newly single or haven't been single that long and they're just like, they're not actively pursuing or trying to manifest you or wanting to push this or anything like that, because they probably think that the phase that they're in right now is kind of a good phase for them to be in. They're pretty chill. They are falling in love with you there. Ace of Cups. So the feelings are there and it's something that they want to start off. It just seems like it's just not yet. Ten of Swords, because of painful endings going on, or they've just come out of a painful ending. And it's, you know, with this guidance card, it could be people around them say, you know, if they've told people that they're attracted to you or something like that, other people could be saying to them, but you know, you're only just out of a relationship. Is it wise to get into another one straight away? It could be something like that. So they think the world of you. Why have we got the World card here? The Lovers and the Ace of Voices. They know that you're a good choice. Ace of Voices and the Lovers. So yeah, they want to start something with you in their mind. So they've got, it's like they've got a plan. It's not really a plan, but the idea. They think they're going to be with you. It just seems like just not yet, that's all. And Lovers, they are very attracted to you, think the world of you. You're a good choice kind of on paper, in the mind. The mind is kind of set on you. There's abundance behind that. So there could be a lot going for you. And they know that. And the feelings are there. Ace of Voices, they're falling in love with you. You know, they might just be trying to do the right thing by themselves and just holding back a little bit, just to give themselves a little bit more time since they had a painful ending. Right, Ace of Cups, Three of Inspiration. Yeah, they're waiting for perfect timing, you see. They're waiting for the universe to kind of give them the go-ahead. It feels to me like they're just not certain whether they're ready. And that might not be coming from them either. It might be coming from other people. Integration is behind that. So they're waiting for the perfect time to kind of get together and to start things off. Like I said, they're waiting for the universe to do it for them. Ten of Swords, because they've been through this painful ending. Ten of Swords. Tell us about this Ten of Swords. Four of Emotions, Seven of Inspiration and Justice. Something that wasn't quite right for them. And there's a need to kind of protect themselves now. And they're waiting for like something perfect for them, really. So this person is biding their time. Like there's a lot of energy here. They're kind of in protecting themselves, biding their time. The thing that ended wasn't really right for them. They want what's truly right for them with the Four of Emotions. But they're in no rush here. They want the divine match. So they're kind of protecting themselves. I don't know if there's some of this energy from their past still around as well, because the Seven of Inspiration, that protecting themselves. I don't think they've got to protect themselves from you. I don't know. But there's a new day behind that. So, yeah. This person is shifting into the energy of being ready. It doesn't feel like they are just yet, or they're not sure whether they are just yet. So, how are they feeling about crystals? Emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. Oh, there it is. Okay, so they're feeling resentment for the past person, that Ten of Swords. And so perhaps that is what they're waiting to get over. They don't want to feel that resentment anymore. They don't want to start off a relationship with you while they're still feeling resentment about a previous relationship. That could be why they're kind of enjoying being single, because there's none of that resentment there when they're single. Breathe through the tension. So the feeling like this, there's a chemistry between you and it's getting intense. So there is a pull, there's a strong pull. Come towards you. What else? True love. Healing. And security. Wow. I think this is true love and that this would be a healing relationship, feeling very secure with you, like their heart is safe with you. That's beautiful. What else? Heartbreak and irresistibility. So they're going through heartbreak at the moment, coming out of something that wasn't right for them, but they're finding you irresistible. So they do want to come your way. I'm just seeing them like running towards you with flowers there. They want to offer you something. Let's get some messages out from them. What do they want to say? What would they like to say to crystals? Fights, arguments, conflict. This person that's arguing with them could still be around at the moment. So there could be an element with the Seven of Inspiration of them trying to protect you from them as well, from the ex. You're always on my mind. They can't stop thinking about you. I think they're looking out for you all over the place as well, trying to bump into you. I love you. Wow. Okay. So this person is pretty set on you. What else? I ran away because I felt I couldn't live up to your needs and expectations. So you have been like that. This divine timing has already happened, like them being put in front of you, but they didn't say something. They ran away instead, or they didn't speak to you, or they didn't say what they wanted to say because of feeling that they couldn't live up to your needs and expectations. And I'll come back for you. They'll do it again. Now, for some of you, they've been in a place where you were and then they didn't come back again. When they had that opportunity, perhaps you've been going back there, but they haven't. And they know that they could, but they haven't, you know. So there's a bit of avoidance of you at the moment. It's not just, you know, wanting the universe to bring you together. They're kind of almost actively standing in the way of that. I'm battling inner demons. So questioning themselves, you know, questioning themselves. So this person has strong feelings. They're headed your way. They are. But they're just having to kind of figure themselves out at the moment and just become clear. And that's a good thing as well. You don't want this person before they're truly ready, right? You want them to be truly ready. They'll come your way, I'm sure. But let's find out in that deeper dive. So if that sounds like it is your story, could be a story, want it to be a story, you might want to get that deeper dive for even more. If you do, I'll pop a link for it up there. There's also a link for that in the description box and in the comments below. 20 Australian dollars, which is about 15 American dollars right now. It is an instant watch kind of a thing. You do need to type your email address in very carefully, because if you get that wrong, you won't receive it. Now the email, it might end up in your inbox, but it might end up in your spam, your junk, or your promotions folder. Do check in those places. In that email, you will see a link to the crystal, the flower, and the shell. Click on the crystal on your device that you can open PDFs with. In that PDF, amongst other things, you'll see a picture of a video, and when you click on that, if it doesn't take you right away to a video, just try it on a different device, and it will. So thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to click like before you click off down there. Click that subscribe button if you're new, and leave a comment, because that'll get you an entry into that prize draw for a free reading with me at the end of the month. As we'll get in that deeper dive as well, that'll get you entered into the second draw too. But if this is where you're leaving me, good luck with all of this. And if you're coming with me to that deeper dive read, then I will see you in there very shortly. So if you chose the flower, then this one's for you. Flowers, let's find out how your person feels about you at the moment. Now, as usual, flowers, there's going to be a deeper dive to this. That's an extended reading that goes with this. If you find that it is your story, could be a story, want it to be a story, you might want to get that for even more. If you do, toward the end of the reading, I'll be popping a link for it up there. There's also a link for that in the description box and the comments below. So how does a flower's person feel about them at the moment? How does flower's person feel about them at the moment? Let's see. Be still a while. Okay, pause. The pausing, being still a while. Being quiet perhaps, not communicating. On pause. connection. Got a lot of people going in their lives at the moment. Pretty busy person, I would say. Play. Feeling playful about this. There's a lightness in this person. So, yeah, things are on pause at the moment. They've got a lot going on, a lot of people in their lives at the moment. I'm not necessarily saying romantic connections, but a lot of people, community, families, stuff going on, like a lot of people around them, friends and all of that kind of thing. They're having a good time right now. But relationship-wise, it's on pause. Let's find out more. Flowers, person, what's up? Perhaps just on pause while they've got a lot going on. Let's see. How do they feel about flowers right now? I think sometimes life just brings different priorities onto us. You know, there can be like a lot of stuff going on with your work all at once, or a lot of things going on with friends, or it can be like wedding after wedding, you know, event after event, like each weekend family stuff, and it can go in waves like that. Got anchor. Keep yourself grounded. So they're trying to keep themselves grounded while they've got a lot going on at the moment. Okay, tell us more. Queen of Wands, they're very attracted to you. They find you very attractive. And Queen of Wands as well. There's a good respect that they've got for you too. The Five of Wands, reaching higher. Now, it feels like you might be a little bit out of their league. You know, from that Queen of Wands, I was getting that they're kind of looking up to you. You might be older than them. And they feel like they're reaching higher to be with you. So perhaps a little bit like perhaps you're out of their league. King of Pentacles, they're stable. Okay. Let's find out more. Queen of Wands. So they're very attracted to you and they're kind of looking up to you too. They've got a lot of respect for you. Why is the Queen of Wands here? Three of Voices. They don't want to break your heart. They don't want to break your heart. Okay, so they're thinking about breaking your heart. But they don't want to. This person is just a little bit worried about what they're bringing into your life. Reunion of souls. It's like they want to come back, but they don't want to break your heart. If that makes sense to you in your situation. They feel like you're slightly out of reach, or that they're reaching higher, or you might be a bit out of their league. Six of Materials and the Five of Materials. Not sure that they can give you what you need. Not sure they can fully reciprocate to the level that you're at in a relationship. So this is someone that doesn't feel like they can be a true partner to you because they don't think that they bring as much to a relationship as you do. Whether that's true or not, I'm not sure. They could just be putting you on a pedestal there, but they do have a lot of respect for you. Just sometimes we can get into relationships, right? And they expect more of us. And sometimes we're up for that. We were on that trajectory anyway to lift ourselves up. But other times, someone can put us on a pedestal kind of thing and fall in love with our trajectory or perceived trajectory. So fall in love with our potential, and it's not a potential actually, it's not the potential that we're headed towards. So this person might be considering, wondering whether they even want to raise up to where you're expecting them to be, or where they'd need to be in order to be with you. So is that truly what they want? I think this is what this person is asking themselves now. With that Six of Materials, do they truly want to head in that direction? Past, present, and future. This person's in thought at the moment, considering, like, is this where they want to go? You know, it's like, say in your workplace, your boss might think that you'd be a great team leader, but you don't want to be a team leader. You want to stay on the technical staff or something like that. It doesn't matter what your boss thinks you'd be good at, really. If you don't want to be that, you don't want to be that. And that's the kind of situation that this person's in at the moment. It's like, it's all nice and everything that you think that they're a good match to you and they could grow into who you want them to be a match to you. And yeah, they have the ability to raise themselves to that, but would they be raising themselves in that same way by themselves? Well, they're not quite sure about that. The Five of Materials. Five of Materials is a path alone kind of thing. Is that what they would be doing anyway, or are they changing their trajectory and following a path that you've kind of laid out for them? Not that you're dictating a path for them, but they know what would be required of them. So King of Pentacles, they are stable and secure, perhaps as they are. The Magician, and what are they manifesting? Okay, what are they manifesting? Yeah, let's ask, what are they manifesting then? Well, perhaps they're manifesting that stability. Yeah, the Emperor and the change in the mind. Hang news there. So do they want to be divine masculine, step up and take the lead? The Emperor. Hanged Man. Changing the mind about that. This person, this is someone who is considering being with you, but they realize what trajectory that would put them on, and they're not sure. They're not sure just yet whether they want to step into that. It feels to me like they know that they could. It's like that whole team leader example. You could say to your boss, I know I could do that. And yes, you're right. I would probably be really good at that. But it's not what I want to do. What I want to do is pursue the technical area and getting better at that, you know. So it's good to know ourselves, right? And this is the problem with falling in love with someone's potential. Where they could be instead of where they are right now. It's better to fall in love with people where they are right now. If nothing changed, do you still want this person? Because it feels to me like this person knows that there'll be a different person with you than they actually would have been by themselves. So they're going on an inner journey at the moment. They're pretty stable in themselves, you see, but you are asking change of them. Whether you know it or not, you are asking change of them to be with you. They know that they would have to raise up in some kind of a way. And they're so not sure about that. So that's why it's on a pause at the moment. And they're kind of keeping themselves planted with that anchor card. Tell us more. How are they feeling about flowers? I mean, they're still considering it though, but they don't want to break your heart, you see. It's like if they come back, they kind of know that they're going to disappoint you. Break your heart. Balance. Love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. Okay. So there's love here, but I think they're like asking themselves, are the challenges that will be in this relationship, the challenges in all kinds of relationships, right? But we've got to pick and choose our challenges. Like, what kind of challenges do you want? They're considering that. So they realize that there's going to be challenges in this relationship, in any relationship. They're just asking themselves, are they up for that challenge, this specific challenge? Or would they have done it anyway? That's the question. You know, and if they wouldn't have done it anyway, even if they go along with a relationship with you, it would fall apart in the end when they realize that they wouldn't be doing that anyway. And then they'll feel like you pushed them into that, even though perhaps you haven't, you know. Be real and be proud of yourselves. So they're pretty proud of themselves for taking this step back and being real with themselves. Yeah, so it is good, isn't it? You know, to be able to see yourself clearly like that and question. And it shows that they're taking it seriously and taking their lives serious, taking themselves seriously. And someone that kind of knows themselves, or at least if they don't know themselves that well, then they are getting to know themselves better by considering this. There's gifts and confusion. Yeah, they know that there's benefits to this relationship. They know that. Like, they know that it would be really good and that they could head on this path. it's an option for sure, this relationship. But really, they're being seriously asking themselves, is it for them? Is this their trajectory? So they can see that there'll be plenty of benefits in this relationship, but they're just confused as to whether it's truly right for them. You could be from different parts of the world, or you could be in different life stages, or you could be could be a fundamental difference that just has them a bit of trepidation going, I'm not sure that this is right. Responsiveness and infidelity. There's something about perhaps the way in which you got together, or if you haven't been together, there's something about them not trusting you to not be faithful to them. Something about the way that you're responding to others. Yeah, I'm not getting that strongly, and I'm just wondering whether it's the other way around or not as well. Let's get some messages out from them. What would they like to say to flowers? I dive in and out of relationships. So this could be a pattern of theirs, you know, to not be sure. Try different things out. This could be just someone that's getting to know themselves, kind of forging their own path in life, figuring it out, figuring out what they want, not eager to dive into anything really. They love you though. I'm not ready. There it is. They're not ready and haven't figured it themselves out yet. Not ready for a relationship of this caliber or trajectory. It's like they know where this is headed, you know. You might be offering way more than they had already got themselves on the path of already. Like beyond their expectations of themselves already. You're expecting more of them than they were expecting of themselves already. And that's kind of weird position to be in, you know. I wish you were here with me. They do miss you though. Unhealthy habits and behaviors. Still got some growing up to do, it feels, this person. Please don't move on. They do want to keep you in as an option though, because they haven't decided yet. Because they just don't know yet. I would say this person needs time to themselves, you know, to figure it all out. But let's see in that deeper dive. Well, if that sounds like it is your story, it could be a story. You want it to be a story, you might want to get that deeper dive for even more. If you do, I'll pop a link for it up there. There's also a link for that in the description box and in the comments below. It's 20 Australian dollars, which is about 15 American dollars right now, and it's an instant watch kind of a thing. You do need to type your email address in very carefully, because if you get that wrong, you won't receive it. Now the email, it might end up in your inbox, but it might end up in your spam, your junk, or your promotions folder. Do check those places. In that email, you will see a link to the crystal, the flower, and the shell. Click on the flower on your device that you can open PDFs with. In that PDF, amongst other things, you'll see a picture of a video. And when you click on that, if it doesn't take you right away to a video, just try it on a different device and it will. So thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to click like. Before you click off down there, click that subscribe button if you're new, and leave a comment, because that'll get you an entry into that prize draw for a free reading with me, as we'll get in that deeper dive too. But if you're not getting that, if this is where you're leaving me, then good luck with all of this. And if you're coming with me to that deeper dive read, then I'll see you in there very shortly. If you chose the shell, this one's for you. Shells, let's find out how your person feels about you at the moment. Now, as usual, shells, there's going to be a deeper dive to this. That's an extended reading that goes with this. If you find that it is your story, could be a story, want it to be a story, then you might want to get that for even more. If you do, toward the end of the reading, I'll be popping a link for it up there. There's also a link for that in the description box and in the comments below. So let's get straight into your reading, shells. Find out how your person feels about you at the moment. Past lives. So they feel like they've got a past life with you. Strong spiritual connection, and they're hoping to be with you as well. They have hope for this. So they're feeling a very strong connection with you, a familiarity, like an instant attraction to you, like they already know you kind of thing, or the universe is shining a spotlight on you. And yeah, they want to go on an adventure with you, or the feeling that you're adventurous and it would be really great to do something with you, go somewhere with you, perhaps travel with you, or perhaps just the adventure of life with you. Voyage, no, it's about travel. They want to travel with you. Set sail on a new course. Well, yeah, it could be, the new course could be live too. But yeah, there is a travel thing going on here. I think this person wants to travel with you, go on adventures with you. They might see you as being very adventurous and exciting like that. And cool. What else? Ace of Cups, they're falling in love with you. Or they've fallen in love with you. The Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles is the single independent kind of a card. They see you as doing really well for yourself, by yourself perhaps. Seeing you there, being all single and independent. Six of Swords is about wanting to take you somewhere. It's travel again. It's wanting to take you somewhere. Okay. I wonder why they want to take you. Do you know? Let me know in the comments below. Ace of Cups. So they're falling in love with you, or have fallen in love with you. Look at this, Two of Emotions and the Wheel of Fortune. So they think this is a fated connection, two of emotions, a couple, a partnership who are meant to be together. They could be thinking about giving you a love offer at the moment. With the Wheel of Fortune, they might be feeling lucky, like very lucky to have met you. But yeah, there's an element of fate in all of this, and they think that you're supposed to be with each other. Cool. I love it. Ancient wisdom is like, this has been foreseen. Like they could have even had a reading long ago with, you know, and the reader told them, like described you, you know, or said that they'd be meeting you at this point in their life or whatever. But the Nine of Pentacles, seeing you here like single independent, doing really well for yourself with a level of stability for yourself. Why is the Nine of Pentacles out here? Why the Nine of Pentacles? Why is the Nine of Pentacles here? Let's take them all. These two together, the Nine of Pentacles and the Six of Materials. Okay. So yeah, them two is what this is saying. Them too, they're single independent and they are doing really well for themselves too. So that's a me too energy. And the Six of Emotions, Queen of Emotions. The past, someone from the past, Queen of Emotions, someone that they were in love with in the past. You could be reminding them of someone that they were in love with in the past, someone similarly like Nine of Pentacles energy, doing well for themselves. With this Queen of Emotions, they might want to give to you. Oh, that's what it is. Okay. Yeah. Seeing you all successful by yourself, but very much by yourself, independent, and they want to take care of you. But there's something about the past here, like they've done this for someone before. So they want to do it again. It might have been a very secure relationship that they were in, someone at their level before, and it's kind of, you're feeling familiar to them. Now, for some of you, this could be someone from the past. I don't think it's for many of you, but for some of you it is. Reunion of Souls, there you go. An inner journey. For some of you, this is someone from the past and they've kind of been away, doing their own thing on an inner journey, and they're coming back. And that's why it feels to me like you remind them of someone in the past, because you are actually that someone from the past. That's just for some of you though. For others of you, it feels like a second chance for them to get into a similar relationship as a good one that they were in the past, to like a do-over, to with you do it better than they did last time. So I don't know what happened in the previous relationship that you're kind of reminding them of, but it feels like a yes to me. Like that previous relationship, they're seeing the positive sides of that, and you've got the positive sides of that. So Six of Swords, they want to take you somewhere. They want to go traveling with you, this person. The Emperor, they'll take charge of it. They'll lead you, they'll pay and stuff like that for this place they want to take you. The Two of Voices, but they're undecided. Death. If something is over yet. This is not about them. This is about the place. They want to visit somewhere. Is there like civil unrest going on there or something like that? It could be something like that. They want to take you to that place, but they're not sure if something's over yet. It feels like war or something like that. So they're going to take charge of that, but they're waiting. They will wait before they take you there until some kind of situation in that country or place is settled down. No, they're not going to lead you into a war zone. Oh, I wonder where it is then. Must be somewhere that they really want to go with you and have an adventure. We're bringing them joy. It will bring them joy to go away with you and take you to that place. Okay. Could be somewhere that you've always wanted to go as well. What else? How are they feeling about you? Sexual union. Honor the place in one another where you're one eternal soul. For there you'll find true bliss. If you haven't slept with each other yet, then they are feeling like it's going to be blissful. This person feels a very strong spiritual connection with you. Shine. So they feel like you're shining. You're really bright to them. That's what I said with that past lives card. It's like the universe has pointed you out to them, you know. It feels like you're very important. Often when I have that experience, it is like a visual thing, like there's a spotlight literally glowing brighter than the rest of the people around them, like there's a shaft of light coming through the clouds, you know, and it's just directly onto them and it moves around with them. I've had that experience a few times, and they might be experiencing that too. Shining out. Chemistry is off the charts. So this person is very attracted to you. And romance. So feeling very romantic. They're going to do really nice things for you. And once they take you away, it'll be very romantic. For some of you, it's going to be Egypt. And you're going to have a candlelit dinner like in the desert with the pyramids in the background. I'm getting that really strongly. You've got self-worth and openness. So they see you there, being worthy, that Nine of Pentacles energy, doing things for yourself and doing really well for yourself, and know your worth and all of that. And they hope that you're kind of open-hearted for them to come in. Let's get some messages out from them. What would they like to say to you? I'm not getting it was that. That's better. Jealous and possessive. This person likes to be with someone once they're with someone. This is a very loyal kind of a person to the point of jealousy and possessiveness. So yeah, this is not someone that wants to be in an open relationship or anything casual at all. They'll want to be with you. Our story isn't over yet. For some of you, it is someone from the past. And long distance. Now this could be where they're at the moment, but it could also be that that's where they want to take you. Go traveling with you long distances. I'm filled with regret. I don't know what for. Could be that past relationship thing they want to do over. I dream of you. You're inhabiting their dreams. What else? I'm afraid of losing you. Okay, so a bit of fear there. But there's hope, right? For some of you, if they are at a distance from you, they're hoping that they can come to you and see you. That could be what this is. And taking charge of that, yeah. Okay, well, that is what I've got for you. If that sounds like it is your story, could be a story, want it to be a story, you might want to get that deeper dive for even more. If you do, I'll pop a link for it up there. There's also a link for that in the description box and in the comments below. It's 20 Australian dollars, which is about 15 American dollars right now, and it's an instant watch kind of a thing. You do need to type your email address in very carefully, because if you get that wrong, you won't receive it. Now the email, it might end up in your inbox, but it might end up in your spam, junk or promotions folder. Do check those places. In that email, you will see a link to the crystal, the flower and the shell. Click on the shell on a device that you can open PDFs with. In that PDF, amongst other things, you'll see a picture of a video, and when you click on that, if it doesn't take you right away to a video, just try it on a different device and it will. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to click like before you click off down there. Click that subscribe button if you're new and leave a comment. That will get you an entry into that prize draw for a free reading with me at the end of the month. As we'll get in that deeper dive as well, that will get you an entry into the second draw for a free reading with me at the end of the month. But if you're not getting that, if this is where you're leaving me, good luck with all of this. And if you're coming with me to that deeper dive read, then I'll see you in there very shortly.